Alright guys, as you can see, most of the little brush just burnt. So now we're just throwing all the thicker stuff on to make a bigger fire and make more heat. So guys, this wood right here is very dry, as you can see. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna scrape all this old bark off with a little tender to get this, so the next time we have a fire, it'll be easier to start with all this tender. Right now, I'm just shave it right into the fire right now, so you can see the fire's a little dying down because the wood's a little wet. But right now this wood is really dry, so I'm just gonna shave all this bark off to try to catch it up a little bit.
Yep, and one good tip for wood, I'm going to bring you over here. Places that are covered in trees like this usually have the drier wood because it's covered up. Like right here, this is some pretty dry stuff. A little bit of it might not be dry, but most of this is all good wood. And the stuff that isn't dry on it, like this piece, has wet. Just chop that off and it's good to go. And back to Jack.
As you guys can see, we got this tree right here. I'm just gonna collect some of this bark and toss it right in.
All this nice dry, bone dry stuff. Sprinkle it over. It's like a fire starter if your fire's not running too good. And really, this stuff, usually this is dead, really dry, dead wood that cuts really easy like this and turns into mush. Really good fire starter. And then you grab a handful of it.
As you guys can see, I just gathered through a little bit of thinner and thicker brush, a little bit of more thinner brush, and tender so we can get the fire up and going and get it ready for tonight. Tonight's going to be very cool. Temperatures are supposed to drop, so we're just trying to get this lit. So while I'm doing this, my partner Max over here is going to just gather sticks and bigger brush, so after this is all nice and caught, we can toss that on, so during the night we don't have to wake up and add stuff on.
There's gonna be several episodes of their survival tactics video, and mostly me and Jack are gonna be in it. But there's one more character that will be coming, which I am not gonna spoil because he should be coming in about an hour or so.
And guys, if you guys stay tuned, we will do some more tips of how to survive, and we are quad riders and fishermen, and we'll do some more tips on how to maintain your quad or maintain your rod and reel or and stuff and all like that. So if you guys stay tuned, we will show you guys more of that.
And already on the channel is our new intro, to our new series. And my brother will be doing a gaming series for you guys.
And check that out too, the gaming series.
Yep. And 10,000 brothers. Yeah, so he's gonna do a gaming series about Clash Royale and many games like that. He already has a couple up on the channel. He has 2 of Clash Royale and 1 of Asphalt 8. Asphalt Airborne 8.
So as you guys can see right now, is the fire is getting much bigger. So we're gonna start throwing a little bit thicker stuff onto this fire. See, it's not that thick. It's just a little thicker just to make it a little bit more ashes and to get the fire bigger and get more heat.
Actually, we have this pretty dry wood right here. I'm gonna chop the cold ends off, make it nice.
So you guys can see right here is it's gray bark, which that means it's dry. If you come down more to the stick, you can see how it's dirty and kind of icy and black. So what you do is you find where that ends, and what you do is just snap it. Throw it wherever you want it to. If you see it a little bit more, snap it right off, throw it, and then you got a nice dry piece of wood. Another thing is you guys can see is if you guys see at this end right here, and even on this end, you guys see how it's white. White is very good for burning, and it snaps easy. So if you guys find any green, like if you open up a stick and it's green inside, that means it's green wood, and green wood is flexible, so it's not going to be easier to snap. And the flexible it is, most likely it's going to have tons of water in it, which is not going to be good burning tender for the fire that you're making.
Don't count that as garbage because green wood's very strong. So in the wild, you're gonna need something to eat, like fish, something like that. And you can make a simple spear with a hatchet, just sharpen it out. And you know, sunfish are really good and healthy protein.
And even bluegill are very good to eat.
Yeah, that's what sunfish are, really.
They're about the same thing, but just a little bit, mostly
Different colors.
Yeah, different colors. They're the same size and everything, but they're just different colors. That's the only thing that's different about it.
Actually, different kinds of sunfish. If you guys if anybody knew this, different kinds of sunfish eat like different kinds of food. The red belly is a killer for small, like I don't know how to explain them. Inline spinners, small furry inline spinners, or flies would work. Real flies, not flies from a regular fly rod. And for bluegill and other, they really like minnows and worms, really. And that's about it. Night crawlers were, and you got creek chubs, which Jack and I love doing. We love doing creek chubs together.
Creek chubs are probably one of my favorite smallest fish to catch because they are small, but they actually are pretty. They put up a tough fight. I don't mean like tough that you're gonna get pulled into the water, but it makes your rod bend, and you're surprised that such a small fish has that big of a fight.
And really, if they were the size of bass, they'd have 3 times the power.
Yeah.
Those little fish fight like their bigger sized brother, the salmon. So, just keep that in mind, you know? The living in the wild's not even that bad if you think about it really hard. Like all these cable shows, forget those, come on YouTube and watch this if you really want to see.
And YouTube, it doesn't cost money, so even if you guys want to go start a YouTube channel and just have fun with your life, go out to the wild, or even do a gaming video. Don't go watch TV, because watching TV just wastes money.
Yeah, and guess what? Cable shows aren't realistic. You know, like Naked and Afraid. If you've anybody out there heard of that, isn't real. I could tell you that much because it just can't be. You know. Alright, our special guest just arrived, and we're going to do a revealing right now. Here's my brother, our special guest, Antonio Fusco.
Hello.
And he's going to be here helping out the series of Outdoors.
Yeah.
Now, he is going to be in this a lot, helping out. You're going to see him most of the time. He might not be here and there because he just congratulated from his 8th grade. He's a graduate into high school now. So congratulations.
He just got a car too, so
Yes,
he's
he
gonna be
has a-
mainly working on that. So
And really, in our first video, he put up the first picture of him and his new Duster 3. No, he could say it. I just don't.
360 you stupid.
all right. So what kind of car do you have?
I got a 74 Plymouth Duster 360. Small block.
So, and he's also the guy to make the gaming channel. So if you guys want to go check him out, he does all the gaming like Clash Royale and Asphalt 8. So go check him out.
Yeah, he does a really great job. He is also our professional editor. He is the one that edits all this. But he does a great job in our video. He really amazed me at what he has done.
So as you guys can see right now, getting back to the survival, you guys can see is the fire is kind of dying down. But if you look deeper into this pit, you can see hot ashes about right into here. You can see some hot ashes, which that's a good sign because that means your wood's burning. That means it's burning hot. So the more it's burning hot, you can see how we have a thick log right here, and that's good because that means that's gonna be. It's gonna last longer and create more heat for us.
And as you can see, this is actually pretty much a perfect amount of heat because you could see at the bottom of orange flames there is a good blue, and that means heat, a lot of it too.
And you see how this is elevated into the ground a little bit and deep down into the ground, because when it's deep down into the ground, you can see how the snow up here won't melt and pour down into it, because since it's down into the hole, you guys can see how you guys can see how the steam's coming off the edges because it's melting all the dirt that's all hard and stuff. So when it's going deeper down in the hole, you guys can see how when the steam's coming off that, the steam even helps us create more heat. And when you're down in the hole, the farther you go down is the hotter. So the farther you go down, your fire will last. But you don't want to go too deep, because if you go too deep, it won't get as much oxygen and it won't burn as much.
Oh yeah, and I'll leave a note on the end of Jack's what he just said. We are gonna be out on a pond. We don't recommend going there because it is a no trespassing place, and we actually know most of the people that own it, and you know, that's all I have to say.
So what Max just said, it is trespassing, but we have permission from the owner, and he lets us, and we'll show you little cards we have that he gave us because he said we have permission. So please, if you guys are local in the area, please do not go to this pond, because I don't want you guys getting in trouble or even getting caught by the people. And they say if you're 16 or older, you need a fishing license. So if you're not 16, you could be in trouble.